how would you suggest that your couples communicate with their guests regarding a postponement? Do you have a recommended time frame? Like, for example, for your August wedding, it's May 26th today. At what point are you recommending to your couples, hey, you need to reach out to your guests and inform them that this may be postponed, or to like gather numbers for a future date? How do you suggest you approach that?
So for the most part, everybody's having to make the decision by the time they send the invitations out. So a typical time frame for invitations, it used to be 6 to 8 weeks. I think now with so many destination weddings happening, probably 70% of my clients don't even live in Colorado. So it's 100% destination wedding for everyone. I would say that once they have to pull the trigger on the invitations is when they're really making the decision. I did give one of my clients she's about in that time frame, and I just said, look, because when you go custom, they need time. It's not like, a click and pay kind of thing, and then they're at your doorstep in a week. So the girls doing the custom invitations, I just said, look, leave the date blank and like get them printed, and then it buys us more time. And I have a calligrapher that can calligraphy in a beautiful date, whether it's the original or the future. But 2 clients already, I am on their 3rd round of invitations. So I sent out the regular, okay. Then we sent out another, changed the date to June 26th. Nope. Okay. Now we're sending out another one to October. So, and I think that's why my clients have been very receptive to me charging a fee to move to 2021, because they see how much work I'm doing. I mean, as a planner, I don't send out 3 rounds of invitations. I mean, we're talking 5-6 hours to assemble them and stamp them and get them out. Okay, so I've already done that twice now for 2 different clients. So I do, I think that once you got to give people time to plan travel. Obviously 30 days is not realistic. In our world, we need at least a month to order place cards and table numbers, and you need to do your seating chart. And, we can't pull the trigger and make all this happen in 2 weeks without everyone being completely stressed out. So I think 60 days, they really need to have a good idea,
60 days.
60 days out. Yeah. So for my August, that would be basically in a week. She lives in California. So that's the other thing. Depending on where you live and where you're getting married are different situations, like I have a client who lives in New York and is supposed to have her wedding in New York in September. Obviously, New York is a completely different situation than Colorado, as far as, what's happened in the numbers and things. So I think that plays a lot into it as well. And, at the end of the day, I feel like the client needs to make a decision. Is it important to you to have quality or quantity? Are you going for like everybody on your guest list needs to come? Or are you like, look, these 75 people are willing to fly and take the chance, and they're the most important people to me. So fine, I'm going to have a 75 person wedding. Because that's kind of a debate too, is, there's older people telling, my brides and grooms, their family, like, we don't feel comfortable flying in September. And so you kind of have to make a choice. Like, so do you still want to move forward and celebrate with the people that are willing to be there no matter what? Or are you trying to get everybody there? And if you're trying to get everybody there, I really think you have to move to next year.